Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Going for a big play right off the bat. He's got it for a big play. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Finds space on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Wolverines, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. Score fast. They don't need 10.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Got it in the middle. It's McCray. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Motion from the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Running inside, it's Ash. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Showing the arm strength to the left. Trying to find the end zone. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Trying to barrel in. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? And he's in! Touchdown, Michigan!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Fires to the right. He's got it. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously. Looking to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Right down the middle. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. There he goes. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on first down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. With the catch, it's Bolden. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw it again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. And he strides Michigan.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the score is 5-3. So here comes the Michigan offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Bolden. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
And the Wolverines come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Wolverines! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out
looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
His defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Makes the grab. It's McCray. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football now.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead, and that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense...
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got a little grass. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Throwing right. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Wide open downfield. There he goes. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the